I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for AME 2, Chapter 3, Back in the Saddle. The day after the first challenge of the season. You meet with Jen in the confessional room to debrief before your date. You ready to get started? We have a lot of ground to cover today. Bring it on. This All-Star season is all about making new alliances and facing off against old enemies. Your fellow Season 10 veterans were clearly surprised when Ivy showed up at the mansion. How do you feel about her being back on the show? It's simple. She better watch her back. I'm not the type to forgive and forget, and if Ivy steps out of line again, she's gonna regret it. I see. But it's not just Ivy who's caused a stir, since Vince from Season 9 has also made an unexpected comeback. That's one way of putting it. I know he's got a lot of history with at least one contestant in the house, but you got closer to him than anyone else in this first challenge. Now that you've worked together as partners, what's your take on him? Vince is an arrogant bastard. My guilty pleasure. Bad news. I'm gonna give him a chance, but something about him rubs me the wrong way. It's probably best to keep him at arm's length. Interesting. Sounds like Vince has given you a lot to think about. It's hard not to think about him, since we're both going on this date. The first date can really set the romantic tone for the whole season. Is there anything you're looking forward to tonight? Can't wait to hang with Adam and Mackenzie, put these losers in their place, get some action. Hang with Adam and Mackenzie. It's been a while since we're all been on a date together, and I'm not gonna let Vince ruin it. Nice one, John. The audience is gonna fall in love with your sweet side. Your sweetheart in your today's confessional. I hope so. I'm just being myself. Jen grins at you, then steps out from behind the camera. By the way, I wanted to congratulate you on winning the first challenge, and commend you on putting up with Vince. That man has a way of slithering into situations and making them 10 times worse. I've never heard you talk about another contestant like that. I can't help it. Vince thinks he's a gift to humanity, but everyone behind the scenes has a horror story about him. He once threatened to get me fired for asking too many questions during his confessional. Charming. Looks like I'm gonna have to get him eliminated as soon as possible. Until then, you can handle him one of two ways. You can kill him with kindness, putting up with a friendly front so he leaves you alone, or you can stand your ground. Don't put up with his bull, and let him know that he'll be sorry if he crosses you. Don't worry, Jen. I won't let him get under my skin. Taking the high road might be tough, but it's probably the best strategy. Good. I know going on this date with him isn't ideal, but I still think you can take advantage of this opportunity. Your early ratings look good, but if you want to boost them even more, show the audience you can handle Vince gracefully. I can show the rest of the mansion that I'm an all-star to beat. There's a knock on the door and a harried-looking intern sticks her head in the room. Jen, Omar wanted to know how much longer you'll need the confessional room. Probably another half an hour for Derek's video. Can you get John to hair and makeup while I set up? So I'd be going there with... Oh, right. With all the craziness yesterday, I never got a chance to introduce you to. John, this is Ren, our new production intern. They've already been a total lifesaver this season. I'm just doing my job, Miss J. The last time, call me Jen, and get moving. You don't want to be late. Follow Ren to hair and makeup, only to find Vince in one of the styling chairs. No, I need these curls to go counterclockwise. For the last time, Vince, I'm a professional. If you just relax and let me do my job, I promise it'll turn out fine. Are we too early? As soon as Vince sees you, his scowl drops, replaced with a cordial smile. Not at all. Fatima was just finishing up my hair for tonight's date. In that case, don't let us interrupt the magic. Thanks. I'll be out of your hair in just a second. Vince winks, but Fatima just rolls her eyes at the pun. Like I've never heard that one before. Ren clears some styling tools off of the chair, gets you settled while Fatima puts the finishing touches on Vince's curls. Again, kill with kindness. Trust me, I'm used to it. Vince glances at Ren, his eyes narrowing slightly. Hey you, Ryan, was it? Takes Ren a second to realize Vince is talking to him. It's, Ren, actually. Yeah, sure, whatever. Get this shirt over to dry cleaning. He spilled some horrible concoction on me at lunch. He picks up a stained white shirt from the counter and tosses it to Ren. Caught off guard, they barely managed to catch it. Why do they keep saying they? Oh my god, it's one of those, aren't... Why do... Just say Ren barely... Oh my god, we're not doing this. We're not doing this again. I actually have to get to the production room and... Perfect, and you can also grab me a cup of coffee on the way. Are you serious right now? What? He works here, doesn't he? They are an intern and not your personal servant. Okay, he just said he, and they're saying they, and then I'm just confused all shit. And now that your hair's done, you're getting in my way. Alright, alright. Fatima shoos Vince out of the room. Once the door closes, Ren visibly relaxes. Thanks, you two. Don't mention it, hon. And forget about Vince's shirt. Right now I want your thoughts on John's outfit for this rodeo bar date. Ooh, first date of the season. I can't say much more about the venue, but I'd go for something cute that can, you can let loose in. Well, do you have anything that says rodeo chic? Do I ever? I swear to God if it has an 8-gallon hat. I can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve, no pun intended. I can accept this. Doesn't look too bad. It's typical rodeo jeans with button-up shirt. I've never been a fond person of button-up shirts, though. I'll admit I'm impressed, but I think I'm going to stick with what I have on. Whatever makes you happy, hon. Just have some fun tonight. And Ren, remember to take a break now and then. You don't have to do every task the producers give you at once. I'll try. Ren gives you both a small wave as they head for the door. See you at the bar, John. You're gonna knock him down. Thank you, sir. A few short minutes later, you're waiting in the foyer for Omar's cue when... Hey there, John. Ready for your big day? I'm gonna smack the ever-loving shit out of you every time I see your face. What do you want, Ivy? Why so testy? I just want to wish you luck on your first date of the season. I bet you feel pretty special. Damn, Ivy. Didn't figure you'd start causing trouble this early in the season. You and Ivy turn to see Slater sauntering into the foyer, along with the rest of the contestants. We were gonna ask if you wanted to take a dip with us, but if you're hassling John, forget about it. Yeah, Ivy. John earned the right to go on this date. I know that. I just was coming over to wish John luck. Oh, I don't need your luck. It's tainted. It's okay, guys. Her opinion means nothing to me. Oh, lions do not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Here, don't let a backstabber get you down, darling. She's just jealous she doesn't get to go on the date with you. Thanks for the support, everyone. I hope you die! Hi, Yvette. What? What? Just let it happen. Seriously? Shouldn't you at least have proof before you jump down Ivy's throat? Honey, where were you last season? As the tensions start to settle in the foyer, Kiana makes a timeout signal with her hands. Wow, people, we need to bring the mood down. Let's try and look on the bright side. John, I'm sure you're gonna slay this date. Don't listen to anyone else. The rest of the contestants nod in agreement while Ivy crosses her arms and looks at the floor. Thanks, guys. I'll let you know how it goes. Elmore parks his head and through the front door. Ready, John? As I'll ever be. A limo quickly whisks you, Adam, Mackenzie, and Vince downtown for your group date. Ooh, I like that car. That blue one right there. We step out on the sidewalk. You're greeted by a camera crew and a crowd of cheering fans. Did you miss us, Miami? The fans cheer even louder. Pretty sure that's a yes. Come on, everyone. The real fun starts inside. And ushers you into a warmly lit bar. Ren and Omar are helping the camera crew get into position while patrons mingle on the dance floor. Welcome, contestants. For our first date of the season, we're giving you a chance to cut loose in the city's finest rodeo bar. Rustle up some drinks, play some games, lasso some stallions and mares. In short, have fun. This night is yours. Carson steps off camera. Ren whispers to Jen. Are you supposed to get safety clearance for lassos and horses? That's just Carson being Carson. Cameras turn towards you and your companions. You glance at each other uncertainly. I thought we could start by checking out the game room. I was going to suggest we sit down for some drinks. A game or two would be much better way to get to know. I don't remember anyone putting you in charge, Vince. None of us like you, Vince. I'm sorry, bro. Should we put it to a vote? Adam's expression is carefully neutral as he meets Vince's eyes for a moment, and then he shrugs and puts on a smile. Ain't no reason we can't do both. You guys check out the games while I grab the first round of drinks. Vince, I assume you still take a Moscow Mule. How about you, John? I'll actually take some, No, they don't have bourbon? Oh, okay, I guess I'll take whiskey on the rocks. Nice. I'll take a Scotch neat. Coming right up. While Adam heads for the bar, Mackenzie is the first one to reach the game room. You find her by the pool table, examining the cues and colored balls with interest. You look like you've never seen a pool table before. I've seen plenty, but I've never actually played. Always wanted to learn. How hard can hitting a few balls in the pockets be, right? Actually, it's quite a difficult sport to master. Vince walks over and leans on the table beside her. He picks up one of the cues, smiling smugly. See, a cue like this is a delicate instrument. I'm gonna delicately shove it up your ass if you don't get away from Mackenzie right this moment. To line up an angle and sink the right ball, you need precision, an understanding of complex physics. Geometry, actually. Slow your roll, Sherlock. It was a rhetorical question. Look, we can handle this ourselves, Vince. Well, pardon me for being a gentleman. And you're near my woman, so get the fuck away. There's being a gentleman, and then there's just plain mansplaining. Know the difference? Yeah, we were doing just fine before you came along. You know, Mackenzie, you remind me so much of Adam. Both always let your emotions get the better of you. And in the end, neither of you had what it took to win a season. Smirking, Vince puts the cue away and heads back towards the bar's main room. Mackenzie scowls at him. Don't let him get you. I can't believe Adam was ever friends with that creep. I guess being stuck in the mansion for long enough can make anyone seem friendly. Mackenzie laughs wryly. You know, I meant what I said before, wanting to learn, pull, just not with a guy like Vince. If someone cool wanted to teach me, though, I wouldn't say no to a lesson. Mackenzie shoots you a wink. Make an interesting proposition. Play a flirty one-on-one game with Mackenzie in this exclusive scene. You know, I've just noticed your abs are quite flat. I'm sorry, what? Rejoin the others. I wish I could, but we probably shouldn't leave Vince and Adam alone right now. Good point. The last thing we need to come back to is a bar fight. Maybe I should show you some pool tricks another time. You know where to find me. I'll show you some pool tricks. I need to stop. Just reel it in. Okay. You meet back up at the center of the bar where Vince and Adam have claimed a table. Adam passes everyone their drinks. Here you go, John. Thanks. And that Moscow Mule for Vince. When Vince reaches across the table for his drink, his hand bumps against Adam's. Adam barely catches the mug before he spills on it in his lap. Whoops. Look before you reach, man. I was gonna pass it to you. My hand simply slipped. Anyone could see that. All I see is you picking a fight with Adam. Maybe John will be the voice of reasons here. John, can I borrow you for a second? Thank you, God. That actually looked innocent. His hand was moving towards him as he was moving towards okay, that one was innocent. I don't think that one was entirely on Vince. At least not that it seemed. I don't know. Yes, please. Could be the writer's interpretation. As soon as Jen pulled off the camera, she gives you a rueful smile. Things seem pretty tense over there. Seriously, any advice for turning this around? Lucky for you, that's exactly why I called you over. You should get everyone to ride the bar's mechanical bull. No one can keep arguing if they're having fun. Riding the bull, huh? Oh yeah. Jen, you're a genius. Just doing my job. Now get out there and make this a date to remember. Vince and Adam look up from their argument when you get back to the table. You'd better make some headway on those drinks, because we're all gonna ride that bull, and I need a cheering section, a loud one. Bull riding. Now we're talking. I'm game if you all are. Sold, and I call dibs on the next ride. Everyone follows you onto the bull's padded pen. You climb into the saddle while Mackenzie studies the controls on the sidelines. I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Then hold on tight. Mackenzie pulls a lever and the bull creaks to life beneath you. Cling to the saddle horn as it bucks one way, then another, then picking up speed. Lean in the correct direction and stay on the bull. Forward. Oh. Right. Forward. The bull goes one last mighty buck, but you hold on tight. There's a triumphant ding from the scoreboard over the bull. Damn, John, that's a new record. The mechanical bull slowly grinds to a halt. You dismount and sweep a dramatic bow and cheers from the crowd and your fellow contestants. Set a new record on the mechanical bull. Unbuckable! Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all night. You really taught that thing a lesson. That's something you should know about the season, Vince. Never underestimate John. I can see high-fives you, grinning. Yeah, nobody messes with him. I'm starting to get that impression. Vince sleeps in the saddle next. He runs a hand through his perfectly coiffed hair, winks at the crowd, and signals for Adam to start the ride. So... The bull picks up speed, but after a few seconds, Vince seems unfazed. He grips the saddle horn with only one hand, waving the other around like a cowboy at a rodeo. He's actually good at this. That's what makes him dangerous. And with a huge ego, he knows what he's doing. As the clock ticks on, the bull's movement grows wilder and wilder. Vince still hangs on with ease, his smile relaxed and confident. It's called putting up a front. Then there's a loud ding from the scoreboard as Vince breaks the ride's latest record. He elegantly dismounts to cheers and applause. Well, that looked even more fun than it looked. Damn, Bull should have tried harder. I was hoping you'd get some air time. Adam manages not to laugh out loud, but he can't help grinning. Oh, that would have been something to see. If the bull had thrown me off, I could have been injured. Oh, it's a padded room. Shut up. Whatever, you survived, didn't you? Alright, bucko. It's you and me now. Adam climbs onto the bull next, hanging on more tightly than Vince did. As it starts to speed up, he stays in the saddle, despite one buck after another. You've got this, Adam. He gives you a small salute, then hastily grabs the saddle horn again as the bull twists to one side. Hang on. You don't want to be too tense riding a bull, though. The clock ticks on until Adam's just a few seconds away from matching Vince's record. Suddenly, the bull begins spinning around wildly, faster than ever before. Adam flies off the saddle over the edge of the padded pin and lands on the hardwood floor. Ooh. Ah! Oh no. Adam! Mackenzie makes it to him first. As you rush over to help her lift him up, you see Vince is stepping away from the bull's controls. I didn't like you before, and I sure as hell don't like you now. I know I told you before to have some fun, but I never thought... Shouldn't you have put someone in, like, control of the controls and not, like, contestants? Let's cut there for tonight, everyone. I don't want our contestants going home with concussions, or broken arms, or broken fingers, or... Are you gonna be okay, Adam? That bull went totally crazy. I think so. The fall looked worse than it felt. If we're done filming, the least I can do is get you another round to take the edge off. Thanks, man. Despite Adam's words, as soon as Vince and Mackenzie head over to the bar, he winces and clutches at his side. You don't look okay. I'll live. It's not worth going to the ER over, and it'll be a hassle to clean up by myself. Rests a hand on Mackenzie's shoulder, and for a moment he smiles up at you through the pain. What if you had another pair of hands to help? Adam's smile brightens at the offer, but he hesitates. I'd be the first pick of doctor, but only if it's not too much to ask. Share a private moment with Madam while you tend to him in this exclusive scene. How exactly do I tend to him? Enjoy the rest of the date. Go to the ER, you dummy. Well, if you really think you'll be okay, maybe sitting still is the best idea for now. I might treat some more puppies and humans, but I know the difference between a bruise and a break. I'll be fine, John, promise. But, well, then let's get you that last drink for the road. You help him over to the bar where Vince slides him a shot of tequila. Look at me, this was Mackenzie's choice. However much of you is hurting right now, I guarantee this will make it better. Drink, drink, drink. Adam tosses a shot back and triumphantly sets the glass back onto the bar. Better. Much, and you know, apart from gravity having it out for me tonight, this wasn't a bad night. Mackenzie orders Adam another shot, and he raises it to all of you. To the first date of the season, and to a change of pace. Adam glances at Vince, who glances back with a polite smile. You reach for your drink from earlier and lift it up. To a change of pace. Yeah. A quick bucking ride that will throw you on the hardwood floor instead of the padded area. A few days after the rodeo bar date. Carson has called everyone outside for the season's first elimination ceremony. The producers line you up beside Vince and Yvette as the cameras get in position. You look pretty tired, Yvette. I couldn't sleep thinking about the elimination vote. I don't know how I choose between those two sweet kids. Lucky for John, Vince, and Vince that challenge winners get to sit this one out. It sucks that someone's got to go home so soon. Carson steps up onto the other side of the stage with Eden and Heath in tow. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our thrilling first elimination of the season. Thrilling for some people, maybe. Can we just get this over with? As all of you know, Eden and Heath are at the bottom, too, tonight. But this will be no ordinary elimination ceremony. The audience vote, the special perk our viewers can give to a contestant of their choice, will be more important than ever this season. Last week, we asked the audience to pick one contestant to play judge, jury, and executioner in this elimination. Instead of conducting a house vote, we'll let this one contestant decide who stays and who goes to the jury house. And that contestant is me. John! What a surprise. Me? They picked the perfect man for the job. Vince keeps smiling for the cameras, but the smile thins to a terse, narrow line. You aren't the only one who proved yourself in the first challenge. Yes, but I proved myself to the audience. Now bite me! I'm sure there are others who would be just as qualified. You are a jealous little prick. Better John than me. This is a tough call. quiet, everyone. The more we gossip, the longer we must remain in suspense. Eden, Heath, do you have any final words for John before he makes his decision? Eden meets your gaze first, squaring your shoulders determinedly. Think about who you want to have your back this season. A guy who base jumped off a mall to get more viewers? Or someone who founded her own fashion magazine before she turned 14? I worked hard to get here, and I'm not about to give up on my dreams. If you keep me around, I swear I'll make it worth your while. He turns to you with bleeding eyes. Eden's giving me a bad rep in this house, but I swear I'm a good guy. I mean, I've never pulled any pranks on you. As far as I know. All I'm saying is, I deserve a chance just as much as Miss Type A here does. And if you want to have an awesome time this summer, I'm the guy. That's a promise. The choice is yours, John. Taking the cameras, the rest of your housemates, and finally the two nervous contestants standing in front of you. I've actually thought about this for a week. I've actually really thought about this for a week. Well, I agree, Heath would be more fun in the term of quote-unquote making things fun and whatnot. However, she said she would make it important for the season. However, she has been a complete diva, though, the whole time. But I can understand pranks. Like, there's a time and a place for pranks. And they're for fun, you know? Things that are non-harmful things. And if anything, some of his pranks have been harmful. Then also, I kind of have a prejudice. And this is a prejudice I have against him, is I hate YouTubers like this. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, you know, people that go out of their way to do stupid shit for views. You're joking. I've met 12-year-olds who have more mature than Heath. You're picking him over me? I'm afraid John was quite clear, Eden. You've been deemed ineligible. It looks like... Please don't say it. You've been Heathed. Don't make me regret this. Heath high-fives you as hard, and your hand stings. Thanks for keeping me around, John. I owe you one. Yeah, you do. You're gonna need to prank Vince every single day of your life. You're welcome. Well, some of us will miss you, Eden. I appreciated our morning chats over coffee. Well, that's great you two bonded. Nice conversations, and no, Eden was the stronger competitor here. John made a smart move, thinning the competition out. Do you have any last words for your fellow contestants, Eden? Eden's shoulders slump, but after a moment she collects herself and looks each of the contestants in the eye. I'm sorry we didn't have much time to get to know each other, but I hope you can do me one favor. You're all incredibly lucky to be here, so just make the most of the time you got an AME. And John, let's just say I'm sorry, I thought I could trust you. Honey, you literally complained every chance you got. We're sorry to bid you adieu so soon. But we'll see you again on the finale night. I mean, no offense, but I wanted to keep her. It was tough. It really was a tough choice. Once Omar escorts Eden off the stage, Carson turns back to you all with an excited grin. Hold on to your hats, everyone, because we've got one more twist for tonight. That elimination wasn't enough. To truly be eligible, you need to work well with a partner, which is exactly what this season is all about. From here on out, you'll be competing in teams of 2, like you did in our first challenge. Are you kidding me? No way. In every elimination ceremony, one person from each pair in the bottom four will go home. Wait, I'm sorry, what? One person from each pair in the bottom four will go home now. Now, what? So 2 people will be eliminated every week? They've never done that in the history of ME. Offstage, the producers are exchanging bewildered looks. You mouth a frantic question to Jen. Did you know about this? No. Now I know that you're all wondering who will be the trusty comrade in thrilling, high-stakes competition. After seeing the chemistry between you and your partners in your first challenge, the choice was simple. Turn to your teammate from the challenge and give them a friendly handshake because they'll be your partner for the season. I hate you so goddamn much. Turn to see Vince holding out his hand to you with a smile. Well, this should be interesting. That's one way of putting it. Carson says this season is all about teamwork, but will you sink or swim when you're stuck with Vance? Find on the next episode of AME. So basically this is drama. So this is to literally set you against Mackenzie, this is to set you against Derek, this is literally to have quote-unquote friendly competition, but at the same time competition nonetheless. Where we have, like, our worst enemy. I'm getting a migraine as we speak. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. I don't know why. And I got some sleep. Like yesterday, by the way, for you guys tuning in, we streamed 8 hours of Kingdom Hearts 3. It is up on Twitch. In order for me to bring it over here to YouTube, it's going to take some editing, some tweaking, some things like that. So, yeah, keep that in mind. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head to the description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you'd like to support me and my content, by the way, it is negative 21 degrees out. No joke! It is negative 21 degrees out. It is cold. And it ain't gonna get back up to where I can consider even worth a crap until, like, Saturday. So, Sunday's gonna be real nice. 50s. I don't understand this weather anymore, I swear to God. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys later tonight for Kingdom Hearts stream, but, or I'll see you guys in the next Choices video. Thanks for watching. Peace.